Hello. It's been a little bit since my last video, and that's because I've been away. Um, a lot of stuff. Um, Obviously I had culinary school, and after I graduated culinary school, I've just been busy with my job, which is culinary related, obviously. Um, but I just want to tell you all a story. Something I went through. It's nothing bad. I just kind of want to get off my chest and try to spread a message for you guys. I know not a lot of people are gonna probably see this video, but that's okay as long as this message gets out there. And even if I only get 2 views on this, at least 2 people saw this video and possibly maybe have their lives changed, or um, perspectives changed. So while I was at culinary school, I met this girl. She didn't seem like much to me at the time, but she was cool enough to be my friend for like she was cool enough to be my friend when I met her. And a couple months into our friendship, she looks at me and she says, "Nathan, I'm in love with you." And I didn't know what to do. At the time, I was chasing a different girl, and um I just really didn't know what to do at that moment because I didn't want to hurt her feelings. So I just said, okay, do you want to go on a date? And she said yes. We planned a date. And I was thinking, oh, this is a one off thing. Maybe I was going to tell her I was put off by the first date. The thing was, on that first date, something clicked. And I immediately knew that I wanted to stop chasing this other girl. And I wanted to be with this friend instead. And we went on a couple more dates before I asked the question. I said, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And she said yes. I was ecstatic, and we were together for about 3 months. And it doesn't seem like a while, but to me, that it feels long. No. Now, um, basically, those 3 months were probably the best 3 months of my life. Um, She showed me love. I showed her love. I gave her flowers. She gave me a Batman bat signal thing. It um really was the stereotypical high schooler young love trope in real life. Until last night, she called me after I was done with my shift at work, and she said, "Nathan, I don't think I feel the same way as I did when we started this relationship." And I'm sitting here like, is it something I did? Like, I thought I showed you love. Did I say something wrong? Like anything, like I could fix it. And she just said, "No, you're the best boyfriend you could be. It's just me." I thought before we got into a relationship and we were in that dating phase, I thought I loved you more than what I actually did. And I guess the feeling that actually being with you, I didn't feel, she said, I didn't feel like I loved you. And I don't want to put you through a relationship that's one sided. So I'm breaking up with you. And it makes sense. Honestly, it hurts a lot, but but it makes sense. Because if she didn't cut it off last night and she waited more time, like let's say 3 more months, it would have hit a lot harder than it does now. I'm not saying I'm not hurt by it. I actually stayed up all night crying, but eventually this will get better. And even though I am at my lowest right now in mentality, and even though composure, and even though I feel like I've lost the love of my life, it will get better. Like she said, she wants me to find someone who is more compatible and who will actually love me. She was very mature with it, and I really respect her for that. I have no hatred towards her at all. I love her, and I respect that decision. I told her that I thanked her and said, I just thanked her. And I'm just glad that it didn't go on longer than what it needed. But what I want you to take out of this story is that, even right now, I'm at my lowest. Like, let's compare this to a road. The beginning was would you could be you could be driving on the smoothest pavement ever. Like it's the smoothest drive. You almost feel like you're floating on the pavement. Eventually, that pavement will end, and it will eventually turn into a bumpy dirt road. All those little tiny bumps and potholes. It feel it, it feels hectic, and it feels going from such a sudden road change. It kind of feels like, oh, I really got to get control of this before I hit the wrong pothole and my wheel jerks and I crash. You have to adapt to that dirt. You have to adapt to that dirt road to make it through that dirt road. And that dirt road isn't permanent. That dirt road is much like that smooth pavement. Eventually, it will end and you're back on the smooth pavement. Will every pavement you drive on be as smooth as the last? No. Every pavement will be unique. Have minor cracks, bumps. Some pieces of pavement will just be missing from the road. That's okay. Everything will get better. If you, the viewer, are struggling through something, I want to let you know you're not alone. You always have your family and your friends. They will always be on your side and through anything because they love you. You are never you are never alone. And I hope if you, the viewer, are struggling through anything, you get the help you need. And I hope that through seeing this video, maybe it changed. Because I know making this video and kind of venting, it'll help me. Um, I mean, I vented a lot in the past 8 hours to my mother, to my best friend, and now to the camera. Everything will get better. Come on, goodness. It's kind of a hard video to make. Um, but like I said, I just wanted to get this message out there, and I want whoever needs to hear it to hear it. Because, like I said, you're not alone. Get help. Any help works. Hell, I'm gonna admit it. I talked to Chat GPT to vent as well. That's right. That's right. I grabbed my phone. I went, "Hey Chat GPT, my girlfriend broke up with me and I really miss her." And Chat GPT went, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm always here." But the robot thing, but the thing is, like, anything out there, if you need a vent, people will hear. People will listen. People want to hear you because they would much rather hear your frustrations and your problems than not being able to hear you again. I kind of took a break too. I will be the rest of this will be unrelated, kind of, but unrelated. First piece of news, I do make my own music, and I know now this just kind of seems like one big advertisement. I do make my own music. I will link the Spotify link down below. Um, and I am currently working on an album called If You're Hearing This, It's Too Late. And it's kind of based on, not based on this exact moment, but based on another breakup I've had. Not really breakup. I never was with the girl in the first place. But it was a similar experience. And I decided to sing about it. Um, if you heard artists like Wi-Fi Skeleton and Jades, it's very similar to those guys. Just a disclaimer, the album will have dark imagery and the album cover, which I don't know if I already put up, but I'll put up like right here or whatever if I haven't already. Based off the album cover, expected. Next piece of news, I will start making more videos, not as frequent as when I was in school. Not that I posted a lot in school anyway, but not as frequent as when I was in school. Because I do got work like every day. Today I don't because I'm taking a personal day, but I will be recording the video after this. So much for a personal day. um. Anyway, hope you know I love you, and peace out.